Speaking of, I'm just gonna, man, where do I start? Let's start it off. Started off a couple years ago. It's about 2.5 years ago. Where the fuck should I really even start? It was about 2.5 years ago. Um, Chris starts dating Brie Martinez, right? She lives in Portland. Um, she ends up moving down here. She had visited a couple times. I had become friends with her. Um, she moves into the house, and we become good friends. She's a cool ass person. She always treated me with respect. She took care of my boy. She made him happy, and that was the most important thing for me. Um, then she was like, I was I was single. You know what I'm saying? I was single. Um, you know what I'm saying? I was, you know, I was single. And she was like, I have friends back up in Portland, they could come down and visit anytime, blah, blah, blah. She knows the type of girls I like. Y'all know the type of girls I like. Y'all already know, right? Y'all already know. Um, at that time, I was, I was be honest, I was talking to a few different girls. Um, Brie was like, this is my friend. She's cute. Blah, blah, blah. You're literally her type. Y'all should talk, whatever. So I follow said girl on Instagram, right? Follow the girl. She follows me back. She slides in my DMs. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. She slides in my DMs. Simple. It is what it is. You already know. Um, so anyway, we don't end up talking, and like she got my Snapchat, whatever. We didn't end up talking because I got into a relationship, which you guys are aware of. Now, there were some other things that were going on in this process, which you guys are also aware of. You saw it live a couple times. But anyway, I start dating somebody, whatever. Um, this person moves in, right? Um, you know what? To be honest, man, I'm not, I'm just going to tell y'all I'm going to tell y'all everything. I'm not holding back, bro. Fuck it. I was going to sugarcoat shit. Fuck that. I'm going to tell y'all the whole story. Fuck it. I'm going to tell y'all the whole shit because this is why. Because I'm going to expose everything. I'm going to tell the whole story because I don't want to leave any holes. And if you need receipts, I got receipts. Trust me. If you need receipts, I got them. I promise you. And if I don't have them, my boys have them. Okay? I'm going to just let y'all know. Fuck it. I'm going to tell y'all everything. We'll start it way, 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 way back. Start dating my ex, right? She moves out here because one of her friends tells her that he has a place for her to stay, blah, blah, blah. She comes out here, doesn't end up being what he said it was going to be. He ends up being very strange. Um, she says she don't know why he was acting like that. Truth is, there were reasons why he was acting like that. Long story short, she's in a bad situation. I feel bad. So she would come over and stay a lot. As you guys know, I was doing electrical engineering, and I was traveling a lot for work, right? Well, when I would travel for work, she would have to go back, blah, blah, blah. Skip all of that. Y'all already saw it. Lights. Oh, shit. Should I get a light? Do I need a light? Hang on. Let me get a light. All right. We have a light. All right. Buckle up. This one's going to get bumpy. This one's going to get bumpy. All right. So, I'm told one night that this person got held at gunpoint outside of this other house they were staying at. And, you know, I cared about the person at this time. I felt bad. So I believed it. I talked to my roommates. I said, hey, you know, what would you guys think about this person moving in? They're not in a safe environment. They literally got held at gunpoint. So the person moves in. My ex moves in. She moves in. We're in a relationship. And you know, it's hard coexisting with someone that does the same thing that you do. It was hard to stream in the same room when another person was streaming. You got to share the internet. You got to share the space. You got to share the sound. You got to share the whole fucking room. You got to share everything. You got to share your closet. You got to share it all. So it's just, man. Anyway, moving forward, I come out here to California to start and grow my YouTube career, right? I was in the process of doing that. I was making moves to quit my full-time job so I could do that. And then I get into this relationship. Now, in this relationship, I support this other person in every way possible. Financially, mentally, emotionally, physically, everything. I support this other person. If you guys have never been in a relationship like that, it's very taxing on yourself, let alone the relationship. Moving forward, I'm in you guys remember my room downstairs at the other house? The room down there, right? Loved that room. Had the setup exactly how I wanted it, right? I go to work one day. I come back. My room is now upstairs. I was never consulted about this. It had been talked about. I had expressed how I didn't want to go up there. The other room is about $1,000 more per month. But when you're not paying that, it probably doesn't really mean much to you, right? Makes sense. Okay. Still moving forward. You guys know me. You guys know how I've been. I'm always happy. I'm always in a good mood. And for the probably all of, I'm going to say all of 2018 and probably the first 2 or 3 months of 2000, probably the first 2 or 3 months of 2019. I was in what I now know. I was dealing with anxiety and depression for the first time in my life. Now, For those of you that are going through the shit or have gone through it, it fucking sucks. And it had nothing to do with like my job or anything like that. It was just a lot of shit that was happening in my life that I didn't want happening, but was still happening, and I couldn't seem to like get a hold of it or to control it. No matter what I did, it was like it's like you can't fucking do anything to stop it. It's just there. It's always there. It's always in your head. You think about it, and then like you make steps to get over it, and then you turn the corner and it's right fucking there again, and it's so annoying. So I'm dealing with all this shit, right? My friends are there, my boys are there. They're trying to help me through it, right? But I don't realize that it's this other person that is making me feel like this. They're the one that is dragging me down. They're the one that is keeping me exiled from my friends. They don't want me to see my friends. They pretty much ruined a friendship. And the weird thing is, I'll just say names. The weird thing is, you guys know that me and Lewis were best friends. Literally best friends. He was probably the closest person. I was closer to him than anyone else on the internet. And I was the one that fought for him to move out here into that house. I was the one that said, hey, when we go to this new house, like we were talking about bringing more people, or like it's got to be Lewis. And the guys were like, you know what? Yeah, like let's get it. He comes out here, right? We're still good friends. I get in this relationship. This other person hates Lewis, hates him, talks about him all the time, tries to tell me how bad of a person he is, tries to tell me how he's this and that. I'm not allowed to talk to him. I'm not supposed to hang out with him, blah, blah, blah. Gets mad when I go to his room. But this is my guy, you know, like that's my brother, you know? So that starts happening. Then she starts to do it with not only him, but everyone else in the house. I was secluded in this room, and I think that's what started the anxiety. I started consulting from home for my job. I stopped going out on jobs. You guys saw that. I was streaming and everything. But when I would stream, I wasn't myself. I wasn't as funny as what I used to be. I wasn't as entertaining as what I used to be. It's because this person had me in such a fucking bad place, because this person themselves is mopey. Not mopey, but they are a mopey person. Not mopey. I'm not talking about mopey. I'm talking about my ex. This person is a mopey person. This person is a depressing person. When you're around somebody that has such sad energy, it makes you I didn't date mopey. It makes you have the shitty energy. And in my head, I was going through this shit. I had this shitty energy. I was stuck in this room. This person was making me think that my friends were bad people, that everyone else in the house was bad people, which is funny because she's still trying to like tweet at these people that she talked so much shit about. And this is the reason that I came on here today, is because this person still to this day uses my name, uses people saying my name in their comments, on their pictures, on their tweets, responds to these things for the attention. This person still uses me for attention. I'm the reason this person even got this much attention in the first place. But I got blamed because they gave up their life for me. She was mad because when she moved in, I was like, hey, if you don't want to like make this public or whatever, like you can stream in another room so that you don't lose all your viewers, because we know, come on, let's be honest, we know how it is for most females on Twitch. When they get a boyfriend, they lose their viewers. right? They lose their viewers. They lose all the cucks in their stream. She said, "Oh no, there's no cucks in my stream. I don't know. No, I don't. That's not how shit's ran over here." I'm like, "All right, bet." Gone, right? Doesn't fucking matter anyway because I'm supporting the person 100%. Okay? Fast forward, I start to realize, I start talking to my friends because I'm trying to make videos. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to stream, but I can't. You know what you want to do when you're going through this shit, when you're going through depression, when you're dealing with anxiety, you know what you want to do, but you just can't do it. For some reason, your brain doesn't let you do it. You get up in the morning. I have a plan. The night before, when I go to bed, I write shit down. I wake up. I have a schedule. I look at the schedule. I start to do the first thing. I get the first thing done. I look at the schedule and I'm like, you can't do that. You can't do that next thing. Your videos aren't good. Your videos aren't funny. You're wasting your time. You start telling yourself this because you're just in such a fucking shitty place. You just look at things differently. And it really pisses me off looking back at it that that's how it was, but that's literally what happens when you're going through that shit. So trust me, I know, guys, if you're going through this shit now, trust me, I know. You feel bad about yourself to the point where you don't know what to do. So the person that I'm with, I'm not getting any help from them because, first of all, very early in the relationship, I realized that I wasn't attracted to the person the way I thought I was. And when you're not attracted to somebody else, but you live with them, I'd never been in the situation. It was so weird. And I couldn't just say like leave because they had nowhere to go. And I'm not that type of person. I'm a good person. I wasn't raised like that. I'm not just going to say leave, do what the fuck ever. I don't care. But I wasn't attracted to the person physically, emotionally, any of that. And once I realized that, and I realized that this person was the source of all this shit that I was going through, about a year ago, I started to take steps toward getting out of that relationship, making sure, and at the same time, this is the sad part. At the same time, I'm making sure that this other person is still okay after the relationship is over. This is literally a year ago. I'm making sure that the other person is still okay. I'm starting to lose friends because of this person. I'm starting to lose other relationships with other people because of this person. I'm starting to lose sight of what I came out here to do because of this person. And I'm not saying that it's all their fault, but come on, let's be honest. Before them, I was not like that. And after them, I am not like that. What's the common denominator here? What's the common factor in this story? Let's be honest. Once you realize that and you get that person out of your life, which is what I did, I started taking steps. Now, mind you, I have a new girlfriend now. You guys, if you talk to the boys that I talk to in Discord every night, y'all know when you see me in videos, this is the happiest I've been ever. This is the happiest I ever been in my fucking life, bro. So this person has done all this shit, right? I'm going through all this shit. I'm trying to get out of the relationship. I talk about getting out of the relationship in, I think it was December, I started to bring it up. I said, this isn't working out. Let's take time. Let's take time away from each other and try to figure shit out. On our own. I need to figure my own shit out. I'm not even blaming this person at the time. I just need to be by myself to figure my shit out. To figure out what the fuck I'm going through. Right? So that's what I start to do. I talked to them and they said, let's wait until after the holidays. And I agree. I say, okay, you know, we'll wait till after the holidays. After you tell somebody that you don't want to be with them anymore, but you still have to live with them and sleep in the same bed with them, it gets really fucking awkward. It gets to the point where you wait for them to go to bed. You stay up in Discord playing World of Warcraft or League of Legends until you know that person's dead asleep so that you can get in bed and not have to talk to that person. It gets to the point where I was taking hour-and-a-half baths because I wanted to be by myself, but I couldn't leave my room because I had no connection with my roommates anymore because I literally wasn't allowed to hang out with them. So I have like there's this weird, awkward tension between me and my roommates. I don't have the same relationship with them anymore. I can't leave my room. I can't stay in my room because that other person's in there. So I go in the bathtub. I lock the bathroom door. I lay in the bathtub with my phone on my chest like this, watching fucking Kobe stream, watching One Away stream, watching YouTube videos, watching fucking Netflix, because that's the only peace that I get. That's literally the only peace and quiet that I get. That's the only time I feel comfortable. But then because I'm in the bathroom, because I'm not having sex with this person because I'm not attracted to them anymore, and I'm in the bathroom for an hour, hour and a half, I get accused of jerking off in the bathtub. That's a little laugh for you guys. You may have heard it. I get accused of jerking off in the fucking bathtub because I don't want to have sex with that other person because I'm not attracted to them. And the only time I get peace and quiet is in the bathtub. So I'm getting accused of jerking off in the bathtub. That's just that blew my mind, but I get it. I understand. Anyway, fast forward. This whole time, like I said in the beginning of the story, Jade and I knew about each other about 2.5 years ago, right? Brie Martinez introduced us on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, Instagram. Jade slid in my DMs. I don't know if that's important or not, but she did. Anyway, I'm just going to put that out there. She slid in my DMs first. Asked for my Snapchat. But anyway, when the relationship started, a lot of girls were unfollowed off of my Instagram without me unfollowing them. My phone was taken. My ex, I don't know if you guys remember Kayla, but the girl takes my phone, texts Kayla, because Kayla had texted me. They text Kayla back pretending to be me, saying that they never want to talk to them again, that all this other shit, that their relationship is good, sorry theirs isn't working out, blah, blah, blah. Text them as they're me, then deletes the message so that I never see it, so that I don't know that they texted that person from my phone. This is the type of grimy shit. This is the type of grimy shit that was going on in the background. But a lot of people out there still think that this is still like a sweet little person, that they do no wrong. All they do is just, you know, draw little characters and mind their own business. Fuck no. Fuck no. That is not what was happening, all right? There were girls that were being unfollowed and blocked. Oh, I'm just getting started. It gets bad. It gets way worse, boys. I'm just laying the foundation. It gets way worse. There's a lot more tea. I got a fucking jug, all right? This is just the first cup. Listen. Listen. They think they portray this image that they're such a sweet little person, but they're doing fucked up shit. They're literally driving wedges between me and my friends so that I can only depend on them. But they don't understand that I wasn't raised like that. I'm not just going to depend on another person. I figure shit out myself. I was taught to be strong within myself, strong-minded. I'm going through some shit, but I know I'm going to figure it out because that's what I do. That's what I was raised to do. Okay? All this shit's going on. I want to break up. They say wait till after the holidays. I wait till after the holidays. January comes and goes. January, I turned 30. 30 is supposed to be a good birthday, right? It's supposed to be something big. It's a milestone, right? This is 30, especially for a man. You turn 30. Killed my 20s. Shit was lit, right? 30 is supposed to be lit. Yeah, I mean 50. You're right, guys. Sorry. Turned 50. Anyway, 30 is supposed to be a lit birthday. I really don't have a relationship with my roommates at this point. I told them that, and I don't blame them for any of this. I don't blame them for any of this. I don't blame them for any of this. I really don't have a relationship with my roommates at this point. I let them know what I was trying to do. I was trying to, you know, break up in my relationship, get my shit together because they're getting concerned, right? Everybody's trying to progress. We're all trying to get bigger. And it seems like I'm not really putting in much effort toward myself. I'm always in their videos. And even when I was going through shit, I made it a point to always be available for everybody else. Even if I wasn't working on myself, I still had other people depending on me to be there for them, to help them, to be, you know, present in their things. And I always was. There was never a time when I wasn't a part of their videos. You guys always saw me in their videos. If I was home, I was in their videos. But I wasn't making shit for myself because I couldn't. My head wouldn't let me. I couldn't make fucking videos. I couldn't do it. There were so many times when I went on trips, I vlogged the whole time and I didn't upload it. Because I just couldn't. And I was so fucking depressed when I was out. Like, it just wasn't funny. And like, when I first moved to California, those vlogs were legendary. That shit was funny all the time. Like catching Humphrey pissing on the floor, like going to fucking TwitchCon with Lewis and Chris. Like, that shit was lit, bro. I couldn't do it anymore. And my roommates are getting concerned. I tell them that I'm taking steps to make it better. I tell them, and they know. When you know that your homie's in a bad position because of a relationship, you know. But the thing is, you can't tell them. You can't tell your homie, hey, it's because of your fucking girl, bro. Like, get out of this shit. It's toxic. You can't say that to your friend because then you're gonna, you risk the chance of coming off rude to them. You know what I mean? Like, coming off like weird to them or offending them. So I don't really have a relationship with my roommates at this point. I turned 30. It was honestly one of the worst birthdays that I've ever had. For my birthday, I think I got from the person I was dating, I got a shirt from like H&M, like a $20 shirt. Not worried about the price, but just worried about the effort, you know? Wasn't really much effort. I got a $20 fucking shirt. I put the shirt on. They make a reservation. We go to dinner, me and her, and I pay for the dinner. I paid for my own birthday dinner. Then we go to a movie. I pay for the movie. We go home. That was literally my 30th birthday. That was it. No cake, no nothing. Pretty much it. That's when I kind of realized that I was in a really bad place. And then I really need to get out of it. So I circle back to the idea of ending the relationship, getting out of the relationship, right? Here's where the story gets real interesting.
They don't want to see you grind. They don't want to see you shining. They don't want to see the diamond. They don't want to see you riding. They don't want to see you pull a foreign with a bunch of foreigns right behind you. They don't want to see you pull a foreign with a foreign bitch right inside it.